This GK. Welcome to King's Bio Production Academy. Today we'll understand about the chromosome structure. Chromosome structure. And on this chromosome structure, we will focus on the chromosomes of the human being. So we are saying we are focusing on what? Chromosomes of the humans. So in human being, we have how many chromosomes? In human, we have 46 chromosomes. I'm saying we have how many? 46 chromosomes. And these chromosomes occur in pairs. These chromosomes occur in pairs, of which the pairing, now it means, we are saying they occur in what? Which occur in pair. So when you speak about occurring in pair, so it means there are 23. So they are just in pair form. And now we're speaking about these chromosomes which are occurring in pairs, so they'll have to be transmitted. The parent will just be giving what? We have the male and we have the female. So that during that fusion time, the male will give 23, the female gives up 23. Because we are saying they pair, they just give one of those alleles. Then what again you should understand is about how the structure of a chromosome looks like. The structure, it's just a thread-like. Chromosomes are what? Thread-like structures. The thread-like structures, especially during the initial time, because we will be speaking about the chromatid, of which these thread-like structures will be made up of two components. Which are those ones? Made up of DNA, that is one, and two, it will be made up of proteins. We are saying the chromosomes will be made up of two components. And these components will be DNA and proteins. So it's about the DNA and the proteins that makes up that will make up a chromosome. They will make up what? A chromosome. And where are they located? This DNA and the proteins, they will be located at the nucleus. So we are saying these two will be located in the nucleus. So if you want to find your DNA, we will take the nucleus. That is where we will find the DNA. And we are saying the DNA is inside the chromosome. So we have a chromosome. Inside the chromosome, we have a nucleus. Inside the nucleus, that is where we have the DNA, and we have those proteins. And the proteins are in form of what? Amino acids. They're in form of amino acids. So what will be the role of the chromosome? The role of the chromosome. What will be the role of the chromosome? The role of the chromosome is carrying the genetic material. They will be carrying what? Genetic information. So we are saying chromosomes do what? They carry genetic information. They carry what? The genetic information. And what carries the genetic information? In form of genes. In form of what? Genes. It's about the genes which carries that genetic information. We are saying in form of what? Genes. That now takes you to understand again, where are those genes located? Those genes are located inside that DNA. And we are saying they will be in pair form. That will be called, the alternative form will be called alleles. And what we speak about allele, they are in pair. And we are saying there will be alternative form of a gene. So we are speaking about what? These chromosomes will be carrying genetic information, but they will be carrying the genetic information in form of genes. In form of what? Genes. Then these genes are the ones that will determine the organism, traits, and characteristics. So we are speaking about the genes. So we are saying the genes will determine the characteristics and the traits of the organism. They will what? Determine the characteristics of the organisms. Then we said these chromosomes are in pair, but in terms of the inheritance, the one of them in the pair is inherited. So we are saying in terms of the inheritance, we have said one of the two pairs of the chromosomes is the one that will be inherited from each parent. One of the pair of chromosome. One, not one of the pair, one in that pair. One in the pair of the chromosome is inherited to the offspring. In simple terms, what I mean, this is what we mean. We are speaking about the parent. We have 46. The male, like me, I have 46. The female will be having the 46. For our child, we'll have 46, but that 46 number comes from, I give out a half of my number. So this is what we mean. This is one of my chromosome. This is my other chromosome. This is my other chromosome. So if it's about, I give this one in this line of the pair, I retain with this one. But it's not now that if I give the pair, I remain with 23. We are saying there will be something now called DNA replication and even duplication. We will understand that when we go to the DNA. So let's have briefly about the structure of this chromosome. Let's draw the structure of the chromosome. How does the chromosome look like? We should have started with that. So the chromosome structure looks like this. This is a structure of a chromosome. This is what we call centromere. Then this one is sister chromatid. Or I can say chromatids when I join with this one. They become sister chromatids. This one is the centromere. We will have something called homologous and non-homologous chromosome. So we have homologous chromosomes. And we have what? Non-homologous chromosomes. What's the difference between this one? This one will be of the same size. Are what? Chromosomes of the same size, shape, but different in genetic makeup. We are saying homologous chromosomes, they have the same size. If it's above this one, you can check these two pens, they are of the same size. They are homologous, right? So they are of the same size. You can check they are of the same shape. But in terms of the content, like this one, I can see when I hear this one and this, the ink of this one is almost depleted. But this one has what? So it means the content inside will not be the same. Or I can use a very now. I can take another pen here. So when I speak about the homologous chromosomes, I'll say the content in will be different. I can decide to fill this one with even a red ink. So in terms of the structure, they will be the same. In terms of what? The content, there will be the structure size. That is it. Then in terms of the genetic makeup, you can shade this one to be different. So I'm saying the genetic makeup is the one that is what? Different. When I go to the non-homologous structures, these are chromosomes of different size, shape, and even genetic makeup. So I can draw you can even check the size. The size for this one is small. They are non-homologous. This one you can check, they're of the same shape, they're of the same size, but different in terms of the genes. The genes inside here are not colored. We have the genes which have color. This one is not the same in shape. They're different in size, different in shape, and even what? Genetic makeup. That is non-homologous chromosomes. That is much that we can learn today for the chromosome. You can subscribe so that you can learn more. Thank you very much.